What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of The House Show. I know it has been a little while, but yeah, hopefully we'll be right on track this time. So for today's episode, I'll be sharing with you what I've learned about purchasing a under construction house. So how do we actually purchase an under construction house? So what are the process, and hopefully it gives you a brief idea of how the whole procedure works. Before you get into details, right, I would like to share with you what I have learned in order for you to have a better idea, have a better picture of the whole process of purchasing your property. If I'm actually interested in purchasing a property which is introduced by an agent, then I'll actually pay the booking fee, right? And then the agent will do all the processing for me. So what will the agent do next then? The agent will actually provide the purchaser with a booking form which is drafted by the developer, and then the buyer will have to fill it in, or the agent can actually fill it in on behalf of you lah. Then what are the details available inside the booking form there? So we have this unit number, the parcel number, what are the size, what is the size of the units, and then how much is the booking fee, so it's paid by check or cash or whatsoever. Then that pretty much is the booking form. Then the agent will actually take this booking form, right, and then they will pass it to the bankers. Most of the time the developer have the panel bankers for their particular project. Then this agent will pass your booking form to this banker. After your booking form has been passed from the agent to the banker will actually request your income documents from you to prove that you are actually having this much of income. Then the banks can actually borrow you money lah. So it depends on what kind of job that you are working. So if you are actually working as a 9 to 5, you have fixed income every month, you have your EPF payments. What the bankers will need will be your 3 months of pay slips, and then your EPF statements, or some might need your income tax statements. Depends on banks, but pretty much that's just a rough idea for you. What if your income is actually a commission based? Then the bankers will actually request a different set of documents from you. So if I remember correctly, it's 6 months of this 6 months of your pay slip, and then your EPF statement as well, your income tax statement as well. What else? I'm not too sure if they request more documents nowadays, but hopefully this will be able to give you a better picture of all the documents that you have to prepare in advance. After the bankers check your income documents, and then they are saying that, oh, you are having this much income every month, so we as the bank, we decide to borrow you this much percent of the selling price. So are you okay with this agreement? So that is what we call a loan agreement. Then the bankers will actually pass this loan agreement to the lawyer for the lawyer to draft your sales and purchase agreement. This agreement is basically saying that you are actually interested in purchasing this unit that has been developed by the developers. Why is this process important? So what if you turn it the other way around? Is it alright to turn it around then? So what I had shared with you just now is that the first thing we do as a purchaser, we place our booking fees, and then we provide the bankers with our income documents. The next stage will be waiting for the lawyers to draft our S&P. So imagine that today you sign to S&P first, which is your sales and purchase agreement, right? Then with the sales and purchase agreement, only then you apply loans with the banks. So what is going on here? So try to imagine this. What if the banks, right, they say, no, you only have this much income, your age is there, we as the banks can't take this risk? That would cause a lot of problems. To share a little bit more, right, you'll be only paying to the banks when the developer claims their money from the bank, which is based on their stage of completion. So meaning to say that this developer, they completed this stage, and then they ask the money from the banks. So the banks disperse money to them. the banks is the person who borrows you money, so then that's when you start paying to the banks law. To conclude this video, right, the procedure, the steps of buying a house in Malaysia, right? So that is actually what I have learned recently. So I'm actually sharing with you lah. So hopefully you'll be able to get something away from this video. If you have any questions regarding real estate, feel free to reach me at any of the links below. If you think this video actually helps you, give this video a like or share this video and even subscribe to my channel. This is James Lau here, and hopefully to see you again in the next episode. See you then.